There I am. We are live. I just saw something pop up that I had not seen before. It prompted me for an intro video. Working on that, actually. My grandson, who I played golf with this morning, who's 21 now. Yeah, 21. He graduates from college with a graphics design degree. And a minor in marketing and a minor in something else. I forget which. Something related to the fields. But anyway, he's promised to provide me some kind of intro video. So I'm looking forward to that. We're doing okay here in Vermont. Lots of rain, although this morning was nice. We had a good, quite cool day to start. We think it was like 47 degrees when we started playing golf. Ugh, a little chilly, but not too bad. I'm still paying for that. I'm a little achy today. Um, anyway, so otherwise, we're doing okay here. Family in Florida is some are. While my sister is has moved, evacuated because she was on the coast and went inland to some friends, and they're in the part of Hernandez County. I think it's Hernandez County, where they're getting tropical force winds and probably 10 to 15 inches of rain. So we'll have to watch out for that. But I think they're in a good place. My nephews, well, one's an EMT, so he's at the station. He's going to be there till this weekend on duty 24 hours a day. He said he's putting in I think he said about an 80-hour shift or something ridiculous like that. So he's going to be tied up for a while, although they're not doing anything until after the hurricane's pass and it's safe. They tell people we're not doing any rescues, and they are serious. If you didn't evacuate, calling 911 is not going to do any good. Anyway, so hopefully the people who did pay attention. I know some didn't, because I know someone personally who didn't, down in Fort Myers. So we'll see. But I think he might be okay. The other nephew and his children are in the path, but they're in housing that is supposedly designed to handle hurricane force winds. So we'll see. Hopefully they're okay. I have not heard anything to the contrary yet, but we probably won't hear anything till tomorrow morning from any of them. And that's assuming that they have cell service, power, and all that kind of stuff. Well, even if they lose power, their cell phones, I'm sure, are charged and all that stuff. But whether the cell towers survived, that's always the question. They lost quite a few cell towers from Helene. So this is much worse as far as winds and things like that. So we'll see what happens. But just keep our prayers going for them, and just assume that they're all okay. I think they all made the right decisions. Let's put it that way. So, and that's what's going on with that as far as my family. I see. Let's see this. I played golf a couple times this week. It's just nice. I hadn't gotten into golf I haven't played for about 5 or 6 years, or maybe longer. I'd hurt my shoulder a while back and torn rotator cuff. Still has issues with it, mostly with arthritis, but didn't seem to bother me to play that. That's not where I was. That's where I was sore afterwards. So that's okay. Well, at least I found out I can take it up again and have some fun. And seeing how the grandson's just getting into it, he's really excited about playing. So we had a good time today. That was fun. It was fun Sunday too. I played with two of my grandsons on Sunday. So the one I played with today, and his older brother, who's just learning. So let me think here. What else? So we are going to continue Wednesdays. Things might change a little bit. I don't think my timing will, but I still do plan to do some kind of an all Christmas show this month. Just haven't picked the time yet, and I'm kind of looking at the various time slots and trying to figure out if I want to do something during the daytime or in the evening. I prefer evenings personally, but we'll see. I got quite a bit tonight. I got more stuff on my list than I usually show, so we'll probably won't get through it all. But I have, in fact, I got stuff I didn't even write down. I have a pretty good size amount of jewelry. And I got some more purses and bags and things like that, and some oddball things that we think you saw in the preview. And I have it, as you all, for those of you who know me, know I've got a ton of stuff I don't even doing the auctions like vinyl albums and comic books and things like that. And I'm going to be upping my game on eBay. I think soon I'll be spending more time on that now that the weather's cooling off and I don't spend as much time outdoors. Although I'm in the process right now of trying to build a brand new porch before the weather changes. So we did have a few flakes of snow on the mountain peaks with this cold spat that just came through. We were in the 40s here. We're up on the top of the mountains. It was probably below freezing, so I'm cold enough for the snow to stick a little bit. And I know they've closed at least one of the mountain roads that goes up to high elevation. So there's one called the Smuggler's Notch Road. It's Route 108, and that goes way up to about 2,000 feet, I think, something like that. Yeah. And they close that for the winter. It's an interesting road if you've never heard about it. It's always kind of a guessing game as to when they open it up in the spring, when the first truck's going to get stuck, because they're not supposed to go through there. It's too narrow, and they always get stuck. So, yeah, Marlene, I am busy, but it's going to get busier. I just had an interview today. My old company wants me to come back part-time for a little while anyway, so we'll see. We'll see if that happens or not. I haven't heard anything official yet. I just had talks with them. So they have to make it worth my while. I guess, maybe. I think I enjoy doing the work, so I can't complain that way. And I think the people are great. It was always a wonderful environment. So I think they'll make me a decent offer. So at least what I'm expecting anyway. So we'll see. Guess that's it for now. I'm trying to think there's something else I should. Oh, we did go apple picking. For those of you that aren't familiar with the Northeast, this is our peak. Besides foliage, this is also the peak time for picking apples. And man, it is a bumper crop this year. It is a massive amount of apples. In fact, I picked some for my sister down in Florida, and we'll ship those down after things settle down there. Because there's some varieties that they can't get in Florida that we have up here. So that'll be interesting. I think that's pretty much it. Now I'm rattling on here. Like I said, got a lot of jewelry tonight. I'm going to try and get through about, looks like 30 plus items maybe. And we'll see. I'm a little tired. I was up early today to go play golf. So we'll see how long I last. I'll still try to shoot for between now and 11 o'clock. We'll see. So, okay. Well, anyway, welcome everybody. And nice, like I say, Marlene in the chat. And that's it right now. I don't have my phone up and running. I should do that. Sometimes I don't see things up on my screen that should be. Oops, I got to go down on my phone. There you go. There we go. And bring up my live thing here. Oh, come on. Oh, my videos. There we go. Live. Oh, that's weird. Not showing this current live broadcast. Huh. Well, I don't know what to say. All right. Well, we'll not worry about that then. Okay. Let's switch cameras as I usually do and go over to my table here and show you the first item, which was in the preview. This little strip lighting box. What this is it's a small bar. I'll take it out of the box. It's brand new, and it's got a cord and there's a switch on the cord, and it's got a self-adhesive strip here and LED lights here. And you see it's about let's say it's about 12 inches in length, roughly. 10 inch. It says right on it. 10 inch. It says right on it. And when it lights up, you have the switch, you light it up. Even the switch has got the stick in it. It's for like putting in a display cabinet. So you put it up inside the cabinet where it's hidden, or I think is what the intent is. And it lights up your whatever you have. So if it's like a china cabinet, a display cabinet, or whatever. So if you've got a collection or something like that, you want to put a light on, that's what it's for. And it's a decent sized cord, just a regular 2-prong on it. We aren't going to ask much for this. So We'll start it at $5. Anybody interested? It's brand new. I could plug it in and test it if you want, and show you how it works. But it's basically they call it the thinnest undershelf mini lighting available. Plugs into any standard outlet, no tools required. 40,000 hour bulb life under normal use. So that's not a big surprise considering it's all good. You can to show you what the original price was on it. It was $17. Okay. So $5 is a good deal, I think. Not worried about that getting it perfectly in there, but you get the idea that it's going to be in the box. I think they show how to install it, all mounting instructions. It's made by Yorkville Industries. So this one is in kind of a brass finish. If there's any interest in that. And just check that off my list that's being shown. Okay. Yeah, my wife has actually some display cabinets, but none of them work. I don't want to drill any holes, and their China cabinets are both antiques. I'm not drilling holes in those to put lights in. And the other one she has for her Barbie dolls, it's not the right style cabinet for lighting it that way. It's got multiple shelves and they would essentially all they would light up would be just the top, what's on the top shelf. So it doesn't really work for what our things does, but that's okay. We'll go from there and we'll figure something out if she wants to do that. Okay, well, we'll pass on this. Anybody, again, as I always say, if anybody's interested in something that didn't get that did not sell, I'll get it out tonight. That did not sell, always email me and let me know. Okay. One thing that wasn't, I think, in the preview was this nice piece of carnival glass. And let me bring I just realized my camera's quite a ways away from the table, so let me rearrange my camera here a bit. So I can get up close shots here. There we go. Really nice piece. There's a bit of a rough spot. It's not chipped. I did run it over chips, but it seems like when they cast I think with this kind of glass, it's molded, not blown, of course. There's a couple of rough spots, but it's not chips. I just want to tell you that because I want to be complete. Right here, there's a little bit of a rough spot where there's like an excess piece of glass, and the same thing right in this spot here. But it's a really nice little piece of carnival glass. And we'll start this at $6. Is there any interest in carnival glass? Like I said, it's got just show you the pattern. There we go. Let's see what the pattern is in the bottom. It's kind of like a sunflower kind of a pattern, I think. That's the best way to describe it. Put my hand behind it, and you can see the pattern better, easier. Instead of the white background. See, the white background kind of washes it out. But it's you can feel the pattern across the bottom here. It's not smooth, right? And it's smooth on the inside. So I guess you'd call it a candy dish, maybe. Full length is 10 inches from handle to handle. So length and width is about 5. So, okay. And so that's carnival glass dish. I'm just trying to get through some of the items that were in the preview that were unusual, I guess is the best way to put it. And then we'll get into some of the jewelry in a bit. And I can't remember if I showed some of these items were not in the preview, but that's just some of the stuff I wanted to show up front. And then we'll pass on this. Okay. Let me find a safe place for that. And oh yeah, this was the other thing. This is we, as I mentioned, my wife is and granddaughter, and in part a little bit with my help, did a Victorian style dollhouse. It's 1/12 scale, pretty good size, 2 bedroom, like a 3 bedroom, parlor, kitchen, dining area, pretty good size, bathroom, closets, all that kind of stuff. But these are 2 4-light windows that we never needed to use. And so 1/12 scale doll house windows. Oops, typo there. One. Let's see, what did I say? All those. Did I say? Oh yeah, that is $4. Anybody wants those? They're brand new, never used, in the original packaging. And I can't know if there's from a company called Houseworks Limited, and you can get a catalog from the company. So they're, it says the sizes and everything right there on the packaging. Yeah. See if I get that though. Get that down here so it's a better angle. There we go. 2 windows for that size opening. You can see the scale is 1/12. For those that know me, that means for 1 inch it's equal to 12 inches. So if these windows are 2 inches across, then it would be the same as a 24-inch size window. But it just didn't fit the style of the house. Hey, Chris, welcome back. I think you have some stuff here. So I was going to contact you. I didn't know how long your vacation went, but I'm glad to see you back. Hope it was a nice vacation. So, okay, Marlene. Yeah, I didn't get to walk the dog today because of the rain when I got back from my golf outing. So she did get to walk out in the yard a little bit, but not our usual walk down the road. So, but welcome, Chris. Nice to see you there. Okay, so that's the dollhouse windows. I have actually dollhouse furniture as well. If he's interested in that, I can dig that out for someone. So, but so yes, I have a bunch of stuff for you, Chris. Now that you're back, I can we'll put that in the next invoice in the next after today. So, okay, let's see. We'll pass on the windows. Again, if somebody sees these, I may just throw them out there on eBay, but they're interesting, I guess is the best way to put it. But it all depends on who you are and what you're looking for. All right. Like I said, I got I didn't have a ton of jewelry tonight. So let's start with some simple, I believe these are jasper earrings. Let me put them here and bring the camera down closer. And I'll turn it around. It's not going to stay that way. It'll stay that way. There we go. Okay. Jasper earrings. We'll start these at $5, I guess. Excuse me. I'll bring them up closer so you can see them better. And there's a little bit of light glare on them, so we'll see what we can do about that. In fact, let me turn this light away, and we'll use some of the more ambient light in the room. Get a better idea of the color and how they look. These are just the post earrings. I don't know anything much about them other than they look like jasper to me, and they are cold to the touch. But that's what we have. If there's any interest in those. Like I said, I didn't look to see if there were any markings on the back, but I don't think there are. I think these are pretty straightforward. Oops, why it's not focusing well. Put the darn there. I'll show you what the backs look like. There we go. They're not very large. You can put my thumb there, you'll see they're maybe a quarter of an inch. Less than half, more than a quarter. Maybe like 3/8 of an inch across. Oh, I see Chris at 5. We'll see going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold, Chris, for $5. Thank you, Chris. And you write your name on that. So, oh, actually, I just put it in a little pile. Just stuff over here. I have it right next to me in a box. Alrighty. Okay, what do we do next? Well, let's stick with another piece of jewelry. I had this one pair. I wanted to definitely put on there. This one pair of earrings. I thought they were kind of. I'm pretty sure these are not stone. I'm pretty sure these are acrylic, but they're shepherd hooks earrings. You can see the little safety things in the back. I tested them. With my magnet, and oops, they are definitely. Well, the jump ring is magnetic. The piece that's hanging, the base piece that they're mounted on doesn't seem to be magnetic, but that doesn't mean anything. I don't think it's silver. It's not marked. There's no markings on them anywhere. But they have a nice sparkly green. So I'm just going to call these green square. Yeah, square green earrings. And we'll start these at, what did I say on one of these? And down there, $5. $5 for those as well. So let me bring it up close so you can see it better. Here's one of them. See, it's just an acrylic. It's not cold to the touch when I put my hands on it. So there they are. Oops, and I gotta change my description here. Here we go. Just making some notes to myself here so I don't forget what I've shown. Okay. Hey, Jack. Nice to see you. It's going okay. I say okay because I got up early this morning to play golf and a little achy, but not bad. Not bad. It was a lot of fun with my. I was just saying in the beginning with my grandson who's 21 and just started playing golf himself this past year. So, and I haven't played for a while, so I kind of get it. And I missed it, and I hadn't played it for several years because I did the rotator cuff thing, and I was afraid that I was going to make it worse. But I've played twice now, and my shoulder hasn't bothered me a bit. It's my forearm that hurts. So. But yeah, I was missing it a lot. But, okay, well, no interest in the green earrings. That's fine. We'll pass on those for now. And set those aside. Yes, I'm going to try and go through some of the things I showed in the preview as well. I think this is one of the items that was in the preview, sort of. You saw the box. Let's bring the camera up. Here's the box. What it says on it, this is Christmas 1999, the White House Historical Association. And these are something, it still has a book. And the book talks all about this particular one from 1999, and then talks about some of the others. And here is the actual piece, and it's Abraham Lincoln in a gold tone piece. Let me get the light turned away here so it's not quite so dramatic. I try to keep things from reflecting on it here. But it is Lincoln. You can see it. Get the glare off of it. There we go. It says Christmas 1999. I know some people collect these. It's in this nice little box. So, oh wow, you're a grounds guy. Yeah, this was a little 9-hole place we played today. The one we played on Sunday was 18, but we only got 9 in because we played late in the day. And it's one of the oldest courses here in Vermont. So, so it's a really high quality. But golfing for free, wow, that's nice. Yeah, I got to know some of the folks that we had. This one place we played today. We used to play. We used to go. They open at 7 in the morning, but we used to get there at 6. I kind of didn't know the owner per se, but I knew the guy running the place a little bit. Some of us did, and we said, we're going to start at 6, and he said that's fine. He says you can pay on your way out, and he says, but if the greenskeepers are out there, working on fairways or whatever, you got to go around them, so you have to skip a hole. I said, no, cool. So, yeah. And so that's what we did. So we play in 9 holes. We'd be done by 8. I mean, we start at 6, be done by 8, go to work. The work was just down the road. I worked at IBM at the time. It was literally half a mile down the road. And we'd just go grab a shower at work and go to work. So get in 9 holes, go to work all day. It's really fun, actually. Got to play with a lot of different people. So it was fun. Anyway, I didn't put a price on this, did I? Oh, what did I want for this stupid thing? Oh, yeah. Lincoln ornament. I shouldn't call it that, should I? We're going to start this. I did go out and I did comp this guy, and I was surprised what people were asking for it. But as always, I'm going to change my show here. As always, I'm asking way less than what I see people asking for it out there on eBay and Mercari and wherever I happen to find it. But it's a really neat thing about Lincoln, and for those that are history buffs, know that Lincoln was probably one of the best presidents out there. But, that was a nice one. So anyway, it comes with all the booklet and this nice little gift box. So if there's any interest in that, if not, we'll set him aside. And I want to do some more stuff. So yeah, I loved playing golf. We played in the league for a while. We played as a sub in the league, which is the best way to play. Because you get to play for free. Which was a lot of fun. Because it's already basically the guys have already paid for it. Being here, so you're just covering for them. Okay, let's see what do we got. How the necklace and earrings? What did I do? Wait, let me grab my board and bring it up. There's no name on this that I could find. No markings or anything like that. It does have a pretty good long extension chain on it, as you can see, and it's leather corded with silver tone and this really luminescent, I guess, acrylic piece, and then there's matching earrings that go with it. I'm just gonna hang them here so you can see them. There we go. There's the earrings. I know it's not a good way to display it, but and I think we will get rid of this. That's a pearl necklace. Oops, I can't spell necklace. Necklace and earring set. I'll show them up close here in a minute. And we'll start this at what did I say here? I think it wasn't much. Yeah, $6 start. Okay, so let's show them up close here. So here are the earrings. You see, they really do catch the light, even though it's acrylic and a silver tone. No markings on the back. Show the back here. But it really is, it's kind of a luminescent, I don't know what to call it. Maybe that's the right word. Earring. And the necklace is a leather corded with silver tone beads and the pendant that matches the earrings. When I checked it with a magnet, I believe this does not move with a magnet here. The chain on the extension definitely does. And it's a lobster claw thing with the chain. So, okay. Pardon me for a second. I gotta reach for something that if I can reach it. There's a necklace and earring set, starting at $6. Pen's running out. Wonderful. Okay. We'll pass on that. Okay. Alrighty, let's go with another interesting item that wasn't in the preview. There's some dropping stuff here. This is, I want to say I can't say it's new, but it sure appears to be new. Cute little, I don't know if I may have shown this before, I can't recall. Let me get rid of this. So this is a baking soda holder. And I think the intent is $5 stuff on this. I think the intent on this is that you put the baking soda in there and then you put this in your fridge or you put it in your microwave or wherever you're trying to get the baking soda to absorb anything, you know. So I'll take it out of the box to show you. You can see the picture of it. Of course, that's not as good as seeing the real thing. And it's all still original wrapping and stuff in here, the bubble wrap, which get it out. Damage it here. There we go. There it is. There it is in the box. It's from distributed by Scotts of Wisconsin, a division of the Wisconsin Cheeseman Inc., Sun Prairie, Wisconsin. Of course, made in China. Enchanted Evening Baking Soda Holder, it's called. I've seen it called by different names out there, so I suspect it's by Scott's Collectibles. It says on the box. And I did not see a date. No, it's not vintage. I mean, in the sense of I don't think it's vintage, but there's. It says right underneath Beth Vincent Stevens. Oh, it's a hyphenated name on the bottom. So she must be the designer of this. of this little item, which is in perfect condition. And you see it's got the scent holes on the top and a little plug on the bottom to clean it when you want. But cute. The baking soda holder. And that off the list. And while that's up there, let me look for something else to show. Trying to figure out how to display this. Give me a second. That's not going to work. Goodness. Okay, that's not going to work that way. Huh. Now I'm just trying to figure out how to show something here that's doesn't want to quite cooperate. We'll figure something out in a minute. Okay, well, the baking soda holder, nobody interested in that, so we'll pass on that. And put it back in the box. In this bubble wrap. Okay. Now I've got this interesting necklace. It's cloisonné on cord with a tassel. So I'm going to bring this up. Now, the thing is, the cord on this thing is super, super long. And I think it's knotted. Let me think here. It looks like it's 28 inches, almost 30 inches. And so it's got a knot here, and then a knot at the very end down here, and a tassel. And so this is kind of what it looks like. I'll bring it close. You can see the cloisonné itself. So it's got a little flowery pattern on both sides. No markings. It's gold tone on the edges, and then this tassel, this long tassel. So essentially, when it hangs something like that. That helps. I have to hold it in the back because obviously this board's not going to hold something that's 30 inch. Let me see if I can do it this way. Trick it. Yeah. There. Okay. So, what did I? This is considered vintage, I believe. When I looked this up, to surprise me. Yeah, this was. I'm gonna give you a price that I know is way less than what I was seeing it going for. I'm gonna start this at $10. And I've saw quite a few of these different styles, but one pretty similar to this going for way more than I'm asking here. So if you're a reseller, you can put this out on eBay and make some money on it. But I'm still, not losing any money on it. I'm just saying I just didn't want to bother putting it out on eBay. I thought I'd give you guys a shot at it. Well, if nobody's interested, then it will end up on eBay. Okay. Let's see here. Pull that out of that. Okay. Well, we'll pass on it. Oh, I didn't put that up on the screen. Okay, we will pass on that. Okay. And Okay, well, anybody have anything that they're looking for in particular? Because I'm obviously not hitting the right stride here. I'm going to try one of these bracelets. Maybe there'll be some interest in these lampwork beads base bracelets. I have one of there, and this is a tag that's on there just for me to identify it. This one's kind of a Halloween theme. It's got a spider web, a cat, I think, on there. Yeah, cat, skull and crossbones, and some kind of different colors. Let me show you the colors there are there. And there's the core of it. What it looks like it's kind of a silver tone core. It does have a clasp on it, so it's easy to, there's a really large lobster claw clasp. It is, you can adjust it yourself if you wish and add or delete things. And I don't think any of these beads are marked. There were some we've had in the past that were marked silver. Some are lampwork beads. There's a few acrylic ones in there, like that one there, but the majority of them are these lampwork beads and glass beads. Oops. So you can see it. I call this a beaded bracelet. I'm going to start this at $7. I'll get my tape measure and give it a length. I'm going to guess it's about 7.5. Seven and a half, almost 8. It's good length on it. If there's any interest in this. You'd see similar Pandora bracelets going for much, much more. This is in the Pandora style, what you call it. It is not Pandora, but it looks like a Pandora bracelet. There we go. Give you an idea what it looks like. And that was okay. No, we haven't done a purse yet. Let's do a purse. Okay, no interest in the bracelet, so we will pass on that. And pull it out and switch to a purse. Camera up and down. There we go. This is a Guess purse. It's, some reference this as a Y2K purse. I'm not sure why when I looked this guy up, but oops, get rid of this message on here. But I guess it's technically a handbag. We'll call it that. We'll start this at $12. This looks like new. I tell you, this is the clasp here on the front. Opens this up. Open it up, and it's like a tapestry kind of material on it. It feels like that's what it feels like, but it's not really a tapestry, but it has that feel to it. So it's got a pocket on the interior that's black, but also some little internal pockets like this and this. And it has the zippered pockets on the front. These little small ones, like a coin purse, almost like here and here. And the zippers all work, of course, as you can see. There's the handle. And the zipper here works fine too. So you see that. It's a pretty rugged piece. Nice little handbag. And let's see if there's a tag on the inside. This is absolutely clean on the inside. I don't see a bit of dirt or dust or anything. So I don't. It does to me. It looks like it was never used. It feels like new. It really does. So it's considered vintage. And I did comp this one, and I'm asking, I think, a way lower price than what I saw out there on the auction sites. And let me see. I'll give you some dimensions on it here. Excuse me. Looks like it's about maybe a foot across. Yeah, a little over a foot, and about 5 inches tall. Let the handle strap there so you get to see it. If there's any interest in that, little handbag. And so this is a little push button clasp. The word guess right on it. And again, it's got the G's all around it. So I didn't try to zip on the inside. That looks like it's fine. I was looking for a tag. I mean, you know how they give you a tag with the material or where it's made and stuff. I didn't see that. It's probably in there. Just done deep enough to look in there. I think that's it right there. It just says made in China. So, okay. No interest in the handbag, so we will pass on that. And set it aside. Let me see this. A couple of pins I'm going to show. These are the two I want. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Okay, so I've got two pins, and we'll bring the camera down close so I can see a lot better. One's an autumn leaf, and it is a real leaf. I know because I know who made them. Or a saddle pin. We'll start this at $6 for choice. Okay, so what they do with these leaves, it's a real autumn leaf. It's a pin. And it's basically in a clear acrylic or resin, so you can see it, the leaf quite plainly. But it is real, from Vermont. And then I have this copper tone saddle pin. There's the back. I do not see any marking. Then I didn't look really closely, maybe enough, but I didn't think there's any markings on this one. I'm saying it's copper tone, but it could be really copper. Let me check it with my magnet. Oh no, it's magnetic, so it's just copper tone. Unless it's the class I'm picking up, but it does respond to a magnet. So, any interest in either one of those? We're starting with of $6. Oops, I gotta change my thing on the screen again. Like I said, it's a real leaf, and it's So anybody has maybe into horses, or is a person who's into horseback riding, whatever, might be interested in the saddle pin. And yeah, leaf pin is kind of just if you're into foliage, kind of a cool little memento of what it looks like. Which we're at peak right now in my area. Although the rain we just got knocked down a little bit of it, but it's still good. I haven't posted any pictures out there. I should do that. Take it out there and take some pictures. I know lots of people have been. But today will be a good day for that. This morning was nice and sunny. Okay. Alrighty. I guess we'll pass on this. And get those out of the way. I have, is this the one? Yeah. Yeah, Sarah Coventry necklace. That's kind of interesting. We'll try and show it on the board here. It's very short. There. So okay, right. I just saw it. Nice. All right. I know I had it on my list. Oh, there it is. $5 start. Okay. So it is not a long necklace. It's almost like a choker, I would say. Maybe that's what it technically is. And so it's acrylic. It needs a little cleaning. Bring the camera down here for a second so I can show you that's 12-inch looks like. I measured that, but it's got a screw thing here, and there's where you can tell that it's Sarah Coventry from the markings on here. So the overall length of this thing, it's got more than 12-inch. Try almost 16, 15 and a half. I did not bother to try and clean it. So it does need some cleaning. Yeah, I'm assuming it's just acrylic, not bone or anything like that. Wrong button here. Oops. Picked the wrong thing. Any interest in that? I guess this looks like. There we go. I said I didn't try to clean it up, but it's probably just a little bit of Dawn dish liquid, and I'm sure it'll be fine. Okay. We'll pass on that. I've got some designer earrings. And we'll put them right like this for now. I'll explain that in a minute here. This is rose quartz earrings. I don't know if it's silver or not. I would guess it is a good chance it could be, but they're not marked. So rose quartz earrings. We'll start these at, I just had that. It's made by the there we go. I'll start these at $8. Now they are a designer. I don't know this person, but they're in Vermont apparently, and Jericho, Vermont, which is just the next town over for me. Catherine puts here something unique bracelet, something designs. So that is her earrings, apparently. There's a name on the back here. She makes bracelets apparently, but she also made these earrings. And they're on shepherd's hooks. And they are real rose quartz. That much I know for sure. Let me put it up on the screen. Like I said, there's the backs of the hooks. They to me look like they could be silver, but it looks like silver wire. I can't promise it. Not tested. So I can test it. I just didn't test this one. If there's any interest in those. They're very pretty. Boy, they're cool to the touch. Ooh. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, well, we'll try some other earrings. We'll pass on those. And anybody interested in some gold tone cross-shaped earrings? They've got a little stone, rhinestone, I'm assuming, in the center. They're post-style earrings. A little focus here would be nice. That's as close as I can get to, I think. Get them on there. And we'll start these at $4. If there's any interest. Bring them up close here so you can see. Like I said, there's the post on the back. There are no markings on it that I could find. I'm double checking here just to put it back up for you. Come on, focus. Flip over it. Of course. There we go. Any interest in those? Okay. Well, we'll switch away from something non-earring here. There's no interest in those. I know it's a little early for Christmas and all, but like I said, I am going to have an all Christmas thing show at some point, but I thought I'd throw this guy out there. This is brand new in the box. I'll take it out in a minute. I'm starting him at $10. And I couldn't believe, again, this is another item I saw out there going for a crazy amount of money. Sticker I have on there. Remind me what it is. Yeah. Made in China, of course. Distributed by Costco. Oh, I just realized that. I never realized that. Huh, it's a Costco thing, huh? So, in the original box. And I'm going to take it out of the box. I'll show you. that has all the original packaging and paperwork. Open box. It's in this nice little cardboard item. And there's that's what the figure looks like in real life. And there's the paperwork inside for it. And then he has on-off switch on the bottom, and that takes 3, I think, AAA batteries. I did not put them in and try it, but I can if somebody's concerned about it. I don't have the batteries in my hands up here, but I can certainly throw some in there later. And if nobody's interested in him, that's fine. But he's cute little guy. This is like a resin. This is plastic, yeah, I think, acrylic or whatever. And some of this feels like a resin. This right here, the part, the little fur, fake fur, that feels like a resin. My guess is this the wreath lights up. That's what the picture shows, that the wreath lights up. So, any interest in him? Okay. Yeah. Let's put him back in the package. Box here. Okay. All right, and we will pass on him. Oops. There we go. Okay. Let's do another purse. I want to show the one that was, of course, in the preview. There's a couple, actually. This one I'm going to set way back here because it's a pretty good size. It's out of the way. This is a Nanette Lepore. I'll bring it up closer in a second. See if I can get it to stay standing a little better. So I can bring it up closer. I didn't usually stuff them with paper so they stay standing up, but this one, I didn't do that with this one. There we go. And okay. Oops. And that. Pour bag, $15 start. I comped to this guy, and a new one goes for $60. I'm not saying this was new because I don't know, but I did not see. There's no wear on this thing. It's in immaculate condition. It has a pocket here, a great pocket. Well, it's pretty deep actually. As I say, a little small if you use your cell phone, but it's a pretty deep pocket on the outside here on the back. On this side, the inside has a snap closure, and the magnetic, but it also has here's the label there again, if you can see that, and a zippered pocket here, and a zippered pocket here. In the center, and then another side here, and 2 little pouches there, which would be perfect for a cell phone. Kind of a tan interior, I guess you call it. No. And then there's a pocket on either side here as well. I'm not quite sure what the intent of this little leather strap on the side is for, but it's there. Maybe just decor, I guess. And so there's that Nanette Lepore bag. Even a used one, you're going for a crazy amount of money. So I thought maybe somebody might be interested in this one here. And it's got a strap. I don't know if this is, it says what the material is. It just says Nanette Lepore there, but on the tag. Let's see if it says on anything here. It says what the material is. Made in Cambodia. Made me materials. So, but sure, really feels nice and clean, super clean, just super clean. No wear marks anywhere that I could find. The handles were all super and solid throughout. If there's any interest in that, if not, we will go to some vintage jewelry. I started to show this one last week, and I had to take it off because it had a minor problem. So we'll see here. We'll show it. Okay, we're going to pass on this bag. Oh, I just saw Cassandra's bid. Sorry, Cassandra, I didn't see that. Well, scratch that. Cassandra at 15. So we will say, going once, going twice. This is really large. It's, what did they say? Almost 14 inches across, 12 and a half, and about 11 and a half tall. So lots of capacity, as they say. My wife would love it. She can put so much stuff in her bags. All right, sold to Cassandra for $15. You certainly got one now. Thank you much. Thank you. Let me put that aside in a safe place for you. And now we'll jump into the necklace. So this is a vintage necklace. And so let me get that off the screen here. Vintage milk glass necklace. And we'll start this at $8 start. Whoops, milk glass. I misspelled milk. Now watch what I'm typing. Anyway, and it's made in Japan. And what happened last week was right here where the clasp is, it came unhooked. So I just had to reconnect it, and I couldn't do it live last week, so it's fixed. Let's see, is that one of those kind of, you squeeze the thing and it pops out? Little type of clasp, and it says right on there. It says Japan. That will focus. There it is. I can do the length on this really easy because I just undone it. So overall, it looks like it's about 28 inches. 22. Sorry, 22 inches. 22 inch in length. And it's got this little squeeze type connector, which I'm going to do wrong here. There we go. I did it wrong. It was that way. And it is knotted between each, I think, of the beads, which is usually a good indication of quality. So, if there's any interest in that. So I said it's not really pearl-like. It's really they're glass beads, but they're what they call milk glass. It is definitely cold to the touch when you put your hands on it. Really, definitely close to the touch. Excuse me. A sip of water here. Okay. No interest in the vintage necklace. We will pass on that. Excuse me. The water didn't really help much. Okay. I don't think I put these in the preview either. I've got these lead crystal pitcher and sugar set. And they're definitely lead crystal. They're not labeled, but these things, you can tell the lead crystal, it's cut, what they call cut lead crystal. It's really hefty. So crystal, lead crystal, sugar, and pitcher creamer. Set. We'll start these and what did I do with it? I'm going to have to say $15, and I'm being very conservative on that number. These are vintage, and they go for a pretty penny out there in the real world. But I thought I'd give guys a shot if you're interested. They really are really nice pieces. No cracks or anything on them. In excellent condition. And they are really hefty. I don't know if anybody's interested in something like that in this group, but I'd like to give it a shot, see if there's any interest. Yeah, if you go ahead and look those up, you'll see, that they're, what I'm asking is very reasonable. Okay. Alrighty, let's see this. Okay. I did have one other purse that was in the preview that I should definitely show. I'll pass on those here. It caught the minute I saw these. It's like, wow, they're very eye catching when you see them, and they like I say, the weight of them is what surprised me when I first picked them up. I mean, this is really hefty. And that's a good indication of true lead crystals. The weight. There is actually lead in the glass. So not that they can hurt you, but just you're not going to get any lead out of it when you use it. But it's part of the process of the glass. So all right, we'll pass on those. All right, and there was another purse I had in there, and this one's actually still has the tag on it. And I think, if I recall right, where I got this from, it came from a family member that never used it. And this is a 9 West bag. Let me see if I can get it to stay standing for a second here like that. Maybe not. Yeah. Okay. We'll start this at $10. So this is, as you see, it'll say right on that thing, 9 West, right there. Focus. Still has the tag on it that came from that. So it's got this type of clasp, and that's the inside. And then it has a zippered pocket here. And it still has Still has the this card on the inside. Like I said, I know it was new. It came from a family member who never used it. It does say made in China, cotton with man-made materials. So this the cloth on the inside must be cotton. And then there's another pocket here. Oh, there's the paper store in there. And then there's a magnetic clasp on the outside right there. And there's the 9 West logo again on the inside. So this was brand new. Again, I never used. Here's the bottom. It's just super clean. And there's the other side. So it is like a crossbody bag. As you can see the long handle. So let me bring it up and down like that so you can see it in its entirety. There we go. If there's any interest in that. It's kind of a pinkish color. I guess you'd call it pink and off-white. But it is brand new in the sense that it's never been used. Not brand new like right from out of the store, but it's out there. Good night, Cassandra. I will invoice you tomorrow. No problem. So anyway, interest in the 9 West bag. If not, we will do something else. I'm just trying to decide what next. Give me a minute. I show this one? No. You wouldn't believe how much stuff I've got to show here. All right, we'll do another necklace. We'll pass on this. Oops, I didn't put it up on the screen, but that's fine. Okay. Close that up. Another necklace. I think this one's relatively short. There. Okay. So this one's got these, I think they're glass beads and silver tone pieces. And this looks like it's sort of a seashell-like appearance on it. So I'm going to call this the green glass necklace. We'll start this at $5. And they're definitely cold to the touch when you hold them. And it has a toggle style clasp. No name or anything like that on it anywhere. I'm going to see, let me get the length here. I guess it's going to be around 16. And it looks like about 16-inch necklace. I'll show it up close here so you can see the beads. The smaller ones, and then they gradually get bigger at the bottom. That's a double strand, as you can see. And these little white offsetting pieces that sort of look like seashell. Okay. And while you're looking at that, trying to decide if you're interested. We'll see what else we can come up with. I'll save this one. Let's see what we can come up with here. I have many more pieces. I could do an all jewelry night, I guess, at some point. I should do that. And it's 10:20 at my time. Okay. bracelet. Just do another bracelet. It will pass on this. Yes, Marlene, not a problem. No quartz earrings. I just had my hands on those. Let me just post it on here. Oh, that was for $8, I believe. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me put that with your stuff just right next to me here. Okay, as I said, I'm going to show a bracelet, another lampwork beaded bracelet. It's a little different than this one in the pattern and colors. This one, let's see if there's a theme to this one. I can't remember. It's got a pumpkin on it and an old tractor and another tractor. So I'm gonna guess this one's also close to 7.5 or 8 inches. Yeah. Double check that. My arthritic hands would get that. Overall length is 7.5. As you can see, it's the same design as the previous one, a very Pandora-like thing with a very large clasp and a really strong cord on that, and a little bit different color pattern of beads, some green, some orange, some yellow. Very, very colorful. And you're not live yet? Not a problem. As long as you're alive. Okay. Okay, what did I say? Beaded bracelet number 2. We'll call this because we already showed one earlier. We'll start this at $7 also. If there's any interest. Excuse me again. I gotta go fix some problems. My computer's complaining here. Oh, it just wants to run a tune-up. We'll do that later. Okay. While that's thinking, get some really interesting earrings. We'll put that. Okay. Oh, you want both of those pins? Okay. Hang on. What did I say? I for those. I can't remember. $5 a piece. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, let's pass on the bracelet. And let me write this stuff down for Marlene here so I don't forget it. Oh, yes, quartz. Okay. Oh, the closing name. Yep. Gotcha. I'm writing it down now so I don't forget. All right, and then we also put it in the chat. Make it official here. Oh, I misspelled tassel. Well, you know what I meant. Okay, let me grab that. And have it right in the bag. And 2 pins. Pardon me while I get it all organized here. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Marlene. Appreciate it. Hey, Anna. Thank you for joining. Okay, let's go with these really interesting earrings. These are like a resin, I think, earring. So I'm just what I'm going to call it. I'm going to call it colorful resin earrings. Yep, gotcha. The acrylic set earrings. Yep. Get that right here in a bag. Also, that was. Yep. Let me just get this out there so it's on the screen, and we'll start these at $4. Okay, so acrylic. Oh, I misspelled acrylic. ACR. Acrylic. That was $6, right? Okay, thank you. Let me write those down. Okay, and I'll set that aside for you. $4 resin earrings, that's what you're talking about, I assume, Melanie? These here. Anybody else going to bid? There'd be 5. They're on shepherd hooks with a little thing in the back. Quite colorful, you can see. Alrighty. We'll say going once, going twice. Last call. Oops. So 2, 1, 4, $4. Thank you. Let me write that down. I just had that in front of me. I thought. Oh goodness, they're there. Okay. Another resale shopping. Yeah, you should see my wife has quite the collection. Okay, with that, your stuff. What's next? Okay, interesting necklace. I've been debating what to do with this one, and I'm going to show it to you and explain why in a minute here. I think this is about an 18-inch necklace. Let me bring it up. Okay. This out of the way. This out of the way. We'll get back to that in a minute. Okay, so this is a signed piece, sorta. I say that because I don't know much about it. I tried to research it really quickly. It's an actual. It is a stone. It's been drilled. I think it's really cold to the touch. It was a very interesting piece on that's holding it. So what this is, you notice it kind of wiggles. So it's just not glued. They actually drilled a hole through it, and this piece is held. It's got a pin that goes right straight through the stone. On the back of that little pin, and I'm going to see if that'll focus or not. That close up, I don't know if it will. It is marked 925. Come on, focus now. Try that again. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. And right above it are two initials, and let me get my loop out because I don't have a magnifying glass to show it on my hair. But it has initials BL right above the 925. Now, it's just on a simple chain. This is not a sterling chain. Okay? It's just a simple, bead style chain. That is not marked. I'll check it with my magnet, but I'm pretty sure it is. The chain is not magnetic. And it's not marked. So I don't know if it's silver or not. You know what? I'll take this back. As I held it in the bright light, the chain does have a marking on the clasp. It says 925. So that is a silver chain, possibly. Again, untested. So now I'm in a quandary here as to what to charge for that. I want to be fair. I don't know much about the piece. I not tested it. How about we start? Okay, let's call this a marked BL 925 chain and pendant. We'll start this at $9. How's that? Is it heavy? No. It is not. No. The stone? No, I wouldn't call it heavy. But it is very cold to the touch. See, you can see it's got a. See if I can give you the kind of look of how it looks. And I've seen similar pieces like this when I tried to research this one, and everybody had guesses as to what the stone was. But I'm going to show it my hand. That's, I think, the best way to show it. Oh, I see 9. I see 12. Oh, I see Marlene at 20. I see Chris at 25. So it's an interesting piece. Again, like I say, it's marked. And I'll give you the length on it if you want. But 28 I see now. Marlene. Let's see here. Looks like a 16-inch chain, just so you know, for reference. if somebody knows who BL is, I would appreciate it to let me know, because I haven't got a clue. And Chris is out, so we'll say going once, going twice. It is an unusual stone in last call. Sold to Marlene for $28. Thank you, Marlene. Thank you. Thank you. And let me write that down. And put that in a plastic bag right now so it doesn't get banged around with the other stuff. It's interesting because I was toying with the idea of putting this on a silver chain that I have sitting right here in the bag, and then I didn't realize until I put this under a bright light that it was marked. Because I look at the chain and says, "Wow, for a chain that looks like that, it looks like silver." And there it is, marked. Again, I didn't test it because I didn't see it, the marking. So I had one of these pieces last week or the week before. I want to show. If you recall, I had an eyeglass piece, a lens, that was somebody repurposed. And here's another one. This one says, "Happiness is still homemade." And this was a little larger, I think, than the one I had last week. Looks like it's about maybe 2 inches across. Yep. And there's a pin on the back with some kind of foil on the back to. There it is. These are vintage. Apparently, this was a big deal a while back. So, I can't remember what I was asking for before, but I think I'll start it at 7. We'll start it at 7. See what you think. If that's a reasonable ask for a vintage pin. So you can see that's the pattern here of the work that's done. I don't know if that's a homemade or if that's just something they cut and pasted in there. I didn't look at it that closely. I'm trying to bring it up on the camera here so I can see it up close. I can't get my stupid light away from it. There we go. So it's not glaring so much. I can't tell if that's hand lettering. But if it's hand lettered, that's really well done, or hand drawn for that matter. But anyway. Oh, really? I haven't run into that problem really, but I don't think I have any other Milanese or Marlenes in my client list. So, whoops. Oh, I meant to click on. the one above it. There we go. Yeah. It's. I think it's. Oh, I know it's homemade piece because you don't find eyeglass pins in the stores. I know it's in a craft store. Somebody like that. But it's kind of cool. The way it's this repurposed thing. Never thought of something like that. Sometimes people come up with these creative stuff. We were at our local. It's called the Harvest Market. It's not a farmer's market because it only happens once a year. It's huge. I think there was in the order of 40 or 50 vendors. I think I mentioned this before. Maybe more than that. And then everybody else in the neighborhood also has their own yard sales and things going. We got some really nice stuff for ourselves out of this, including some local homemade products and stuff like that, food, things like that. So anyway, so all right, now we'll pass on this. But anyway, yeah. So you see some really unique course, you see a lot of things that people make, yarn products and that kind of stuff, and knit and that kind of thing. Oh, where was I? Oh, yeah. So here's another piece, another bracelet that I have yet to figure out if I didn't test it. I wanted to test it, and I didn't get a chance to test it. Let me set it on this so get the angle better here. You can see it. It's a bracelet that you unhook like so. It is silver tone. It is not marked anywhere. What it looks like to me is stamped metal. It's got little dimple patterns in it. Bracelets in orange persimmon. Yeah, sure. Oh, we can do that right away. Yeah, sure, Anna. We'll do this bracelet, and then I'll bring those back up. So this little bracelet is silver tone. It is not magnetic. When I test it, this has got a magnet on the end of this. It is not magnetic. Hang on, I'm starting to click on things and clicking on the wrong thing. So I'm calling this a silver tone because I don't know if it's silver. I wish I had time to test it, but I didn't have a chance. It could be silver. I'm just going to call it a silver tone bracelet. And I did find similar ones to it when I did the comping on it. And but it was listed. The people that had these as vintage. So I'm going to say I think it's vintage. I'm going to start this at, what did I say I was going to get this? $8. It may be silver. I have a strong suspicion that it is. And the diameter across it is, looks like about 2.5 inches roughly, wherever that works out to in the circumference. But it's just got this little hook style piece on here. It's I would say, if I put them, I can get 3 of my fingers in there. I would say this is almost like a child's bracelet, almost. Not quite that small, but it is small. Oh, I see Chris at 8 Chris came in first at 8. Anna's right behind her. So, and it would be 9. Oh, no, 10. It's fine. Yep. The next bid would be 12. If there's interest in that. Excuse me. Not, we will say going once. Oh, I see Chris at 12. I'm stopping on that. And it's out. Okay, so now we'll say going once. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Chris for $12. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oops, I missed. Mistyped. I hit the shift key a little too quick. $12. There we go. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let me knock that down. Chris. 12. And I'll put that in your stash of stuff. Okay. All right. You wanted to see the 2 bracelets I showed earlier. And there they are. In colors 1, and I think this is, actually I have a number on here, so I keep track of which one it is. 1 and 2, okay? So this is 1, this is 2. That's the 2 bracelets I think you were asking about, Anna. So this one has a theme of kind of a harvest theme, I guess you call it. There's a tractor and kind of harvesty colors and a pumpkin on it for charm. Again, these are 7.5 inch roughly. It's got the silver tone core on it and lampwork style beads. And then this one here is the more of a Halloween-y kind of theme with a skull and crossbones and a haunted house and a spider web. Those are the two you're interested in. Now, there were $7 I was asking for those. So are you interested in both of them or one of them? Excuse me while I get another drink of water. Yep. But which one or ones would you like, Anna? 7's fine. I'll take. Say going once and all that. We'll go through both. Okay, we'll say going once and going twice, and we'll just make it official here. Last call. And sold to Anna. Suppose each. Thank you, Anna. Appreciate that. Let me write that down. Okay. Okay, let me set that right. I get your other stuff handy here somewhere. I think. Oh, no, that's right. We sent your stuff out already. I think. Oh, no, I got another box on the floor here. That's right. I got a box of your stuff on the floor. I forgot that. Yes, that's right. There was an issue. You were having some problems. I remember that now. So I will put that in the other box of stuff, and we'll just update your invoice that's out there. That won't be an issue. So don't worry about that. Okay. That works for me. It works for you. And actually, it probably doesn't change the shipping a whole lot either. It's just not that heavy. And you wanted to see I think you wanted to see the 9 West. Is that the one we were talking about? The 9 West, the new 9 West purse. That's the one. I think. Let's stand up again. Yeah. Oh. Is this the purse you're interested in? Yes. And I think I was asking 10 for that. Still has the tag. Like I said, it is brand new. It is brand new. My family member had it, and she decided she didn't want it. So, alrighty. We will say sold. 9 West purse to for what was I asking for that thing? $10. It's it is pink. I would say, let me see if I can get up close and get the better light on it. It is a pinkish. I don't think the tag describes it in any way. It is a pinkish, but it's not a bold pink. So it's not red. It is definitely not red. It's more of a pinkish. I wish there was I could come up with a better word, a better color. I'm terrible when it comes to colors. Does that help? Yes, a coral pink. That's an excellent description of it. Yeah, I would call it a coral pink. Yep. I would agree with that description. It is not a bright, Barbie, what I call a Barbie pink, that kind of pink. So coral pinks are really good. So are you still interested in this for $10? Just let me know and I'll put the sold in the chat. Yep. Okay. Done. Okay, let's put that next to your box of stuff. Thank you. All right. Let me write that down. Okay. Oh, I have the cute little thing. I'm going to show. Speaking of persons, I was going to show. Was debating about whether the show's not. This is a little lunch bag. It doesn't want to stand up on its own kind of too well. It's kind of floppy. It's a little lunch bag, and it's got a name. It's signed. It's Benjamin Chi. That's Benjamin Chi lunch bag. We're gonna ask this. Set this at $5. It is a very simple little bag, so I'm not asking a lot of money for it. There's a tiny little spot on the back here. I don't know if that's a defect in it or what, but so just so you show, I'm being totally honest, it's just the tiniest little spot right there. There's the bottom, and so this is the distributor on this is a company called Oscardo. It says Discover Canada's Art. It's designed in Canada, and it says exterior is 100% polyester, interior is 100% polyester, and the core is neoprene. When they say core, that's because it's supposedly insulated. It's a very light insulation, but it is insulated. So it's black on the interior. It is made in PRC, the People's Republic of China. So it's designed in Canada, but not made in Canada. And there's the name Benjamin Chi. That's a copyright, apparently. So it's just a simple little lunch bag with a zipper here somewhere. There it is. So it zips up, and it's all it is, just for carrying a light little lunch. So I don't know if anybody'd be interested in something like that for $5. A simple little lunch bag. It's not too big. It looks like it's widest. I'm going to say it's about 12 inches across and about 9 inches tall. What is it, small? Like a little water stain there, maybe, but it's solid. There's no tears or any damage to it at all, and it's very clean on the inside. It didn't look like it's. I don't know if it was ever used. I think it was just kicking around. The inside looks pretty clean. I'm sure it's washable anyway. So, is any interest in something like that? I don't know anything about. I've never heard. Is there such a restaurant in Benjamin Chi? I don't know. Could be. But anyway, there it is. All right, let me look for a piece of jewelry meanwhile. Oh, we have done earrings for a while. Let's do some earrings. I'm going to try to expedient on the earrings here. We're going to do let's do that. Okay, we'll pass on the on that. That's okay. Except just thought I'd throw that out there. Oops. There we go. Okay. All right. I do have a ton of purses, by the way. Just try not to overwhelm you guys. I have one more I want to show later, but not a bit purse, it's a bag, actually. But all right. So we got some earrings. I'm going to show all of them. I have 3 different pairs here. We're going to have for choice. And let's bring the camera down and slide this over a little bit so they're centered here better. These are all post style. These 2 are post style. These are shepherd's hooks. Those are guitar picks, in case you're wondering. Choice of earrings. Starting bid of, we'll say $4. And so, as you can see, this pair here on the end are guitar picks. It's a chroma cast medium picks. Shepherd hooks earrings with the little saber things on the back. They might even be sterling. I can't tell. They're pretty shiny. They're not labeled, so. Then there's these that are gold tone with a red acrylic, kind of a reddish acrylic core on it. Post style earrings. There's a little piece, a little more of a acrylic piece right there on the top. Let me get that with the light on there better, so give you a better idea for it. Does that help? Yeah, that helps a little bit. There we go. Let me show you the thing in the center. And then these look like hematite in a silver tone setting. These are post earrings also. And they're, little tiny ones. They're not very big, as you can see by next to my finger. So I see Merlinian at 4. And of course, it's high bidder gets choice. So that's the way I usually work it. And if they don't pick them all, then yeah, these are tiny. I'd say maybe a quarter of an inch, maybe. I did not check the backs of any of these, or check them. I'd say they're kind of an oblong shape, and they look like they're about 3/8 of an inch, including the setting. But it looks like hematite. I'm gonna say on those. They do feel cold, so I'm gonna check the backing on them. But, I'm guessing that there's no marks on them. I don't see. I'll double check, but I'm pretty sure there isn't. No. Sometimes the earrings we get, we never know we're getting. But no markings on these. Thought I'd check just to be on the safe side for your purposes. Watching. All right, come on. Back on there. Back on that. I must be getting tired. All right. Well, we'll say going once. Oops. Let me type it. Boop, 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 boop. Going once. Going twice. No wait. Why mean wait? Tiny earrings. Okay. Last call. Sold to Marlene. And you want which, just the small ones, Marlene? Is that what I understand now from your comment? The tiny earrings, when you say you want the hematite? Okay, done. Okay. Okay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I will write that down. Anybody else interested in either of the other pair for $4? Oh, Anna, I saw your comment. Thank you. You want the two of those? Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Thank you, Anna. Let me write those down. Okay. Thank you. All right. It's getting on to 11 o'clock, and believe it or not, I'm actually doing a pretty decent job of getting through a lot of what I have here. Let me see if there's anything else I wish to try out there. Oh, I got one more. I got a baked beads. I think this is an anklet. It's made by Baked Beads. We'll start this at a lot. $6, I think. And so here's the name right on there. See there's the Baked Beads. When I went to their website, they don't talk about making anklets anymore. They still make necklaces and pins. I didn't measure the length on this. We need to do that. I mean, it could be a choker, I guess. I'm going to give you the full length, including the extension. So 10-inch with the extension. And so you can see it's a very, it's got these little, various little beads and crystal type. I don't think they're crystal, I think they're acrylic pieces in there like that. It's a pretty bright little silver, but there's no other markings other than it saying Baked Beads on this. I don't think it's silver. It just says Baked Beads on the tag, and that's it. And there's no other markings. So, but it has a lobster claw style clasp, which I'm trying to reconnect. There we go. Let me show you how it looks. If there's any interest. Yeah, I think it looks like an anklet. I'm familiar with the company. I have had some of their other material. We've had some of their other necklaces here, I believe, in the past. In fact, I know I have. But I think this looked like an anklet as best as I could tell, especially with the length of 10 inches. I mean, who's got a 10-inch neck? So, and that's awful big for a bracelet. I mean, you'd have to wear that up way up on your arm. So yeah, that's why I'm thinking it's an anklet. It's pretty. It's got a really nice, like I say, it's the color, it definitely has an eye-catching finish to it. The finish is really nicely done, and just these delicate little acrylic beads in it. With well, I thought I'd throw it out there, see if there's any interest in something like that. But anyway, okay. What else did I have that I didn't put up? I think I got everything that was in the preview. And then some, of course. It's always the way it is. I did have one other pin I didn't show. And a couple of other, one other necklace I didn't show. Wasn't preview. I had this. This is definitely, I think, a choker. Let me show it. I'll show it. See what you think. All right, we'll pass on this guy. And this is a very unusual piece. I'm going to assume that it's a choker. I'll measure the length for you in a minute here. It can't be an anklet. It's too big. And it's got the style of hook that it has is this loop and this type of hook. No markings on it. I could find anywhere. And usually this little loop piece is where it often can be marked, or on the receiving piece. So I'm going to give you the length here of it. It's these are metal. So it looks like it's about 12 inches length. And so it looks like this. This, I can get it twisted around right here. This is where I had trouble with it the other day. I think I fastened it wrong. That's why. It's got this, these are metal. It's got these silver tone flattened pieces here. Very unusual. I have no idea what it is. Yeah. But it usually said, you saw it with I measured the length. The back of these is just like that. These look like this. I have no idea. I could not find anything that looked quite like this. And as I said, the metal pieces, you get these little flattened pieces like this. I have no idea. If somebody's interested, shoot me a number. I'll take it. I have no idea what it is. Or if anybody would be interested in something like that, maybe you find a way to repurpose it. I don't know. Like I said, I gave you the length. What did I say? It was 12 inches, right? I have no idea. Unusual. Yeah, it is definitely unusual. And these look like they're hand painted. That's what I think. It's kind of a green with a green background and a pink flowery shape. I guess is the way to say it. But I think it's somewhat vintage. So, is anybody interested in this? What, $5? I don't know. I'd be entertaining anything, but anybody interested? I'm just going to call it unusual jewelry for $5. I have no idea. If it's an anklet, it's a really big one. It has a hook. Yeah. Like I said, here's the clasp on it right here, like that. And like I said, the length of it. If this is an anklet piece, it's really long. What did I say it was? I think it said 12 inches, right? Let's do it again. Just get my head around it better. Yep. 12 inches roughly, almost 13. Actually, it is 13 inch. 13 inch. And there's the style clasp of this. I think these are metal. They're cold metal. They might be brass from the color on the back, I'd say, and wooden beads in between. And then it's got I'd say it looks like a green sparkly enamel, and then a pinkish, I would call it flowery shape. It's not a splotch because it looks like it was deliberate, that shape. Very unusual. And as you wanted at $5, sure. We'll start going once. I just don't know what to make of it. This is the best way to put it. But I just thought it was so unusual. I thought somebody might like this thing. Going twice. Last call. Sold to Anna for $5. Thank you, Anna. We'll put that with your other stuff. I think that's... Oh, I did have one other little cutie item. This is brand new. I got to bring my camera up. Anybody remember this cartoon? I think her name is Kathy. I should remember that. My wife's name. It says Kathy, 1994. Something studio. Geismite Studio. Here's the original tag and price. Hallmark. It was a Hallmark thing back in 1994 for $6. It's a big bag, cloth bag. It's washable, I'm sure. It's been around, but 18 inches across, about a foot high. The back is plain, nothing on it. A weave strap, just a simple bag. And this is things I can just fold it right up tight. If anybody's interested in this, let me get rid of that message on the screen. Anybody interested for, I don't know, $4? It says I have it all, and I carry it all with me. Anybody interested in for vintage Kathy bag, 1994, Marlene at 4? If there's no other interest, we're going to say going once. It says, I have it all and I carry it with me. I carry it all with me. Yeah. Going twice. Excuse me. Last call. Gee. Sold only for $4. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I think it's just a cotton, or like a denim kind of cotton. Very, very heavy material. Canvas. Yeah, there we go. That's the one I'm looking for. Canvas. Alrighty. I think that is all I have planned for tonight. I'm looking behind me in my box. I mean, I literally have a ton of more. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pairs of earrings still sitting here that I could show. Maybe I'll throw a couple of them out there and see if there's any interest. We'll do the same thing we did before. Oh, I like those. Oh, and I like those. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. We'll do the same thing we did before. 3 pairs of earrings out there. And bring the camera down. And then we'll call it a night after this. Okay. So, choice of earrings. Starting bid of $4. That's it. And actually, this one is actually 3 pairs. As you can see, that one's got a mismatched little place on it, but it's got these 3 little beaded ones. This one that looks like a little feather, and these ones that are look like it's probably acrylic, but or a rhinestone. That doesn't show. The camera doesn't show up really well here. There we go. If I show it at an angle, you'll see acrylic. And then you got these 2 here that look like swans. They're rhinestone or acrylic encrusted, and they're that way. That's this one side, and that's the other. Those are shepherd hooks. And then you have these pair on a silver tone background, and they look like they're a purple flower. Oh, my lighting's not working good here. Let me see if I can get that to better. There we go. So it gives you an idea what that one looks like. And let me get you these swan guys. They're kind of, they're not encrusted. I thought they were stone in there. They're just silvery. looking. Oh, there we. I showed the wrong side. Maybe there's just a silvery kind of glitter in there. That's what it is. Okay. So let me get that better. So it's kind of a silvery glitter. I had to look at it closely myself. So it's like a silver glitter. And then this has got 3 pairs on it. And the bottom ones are the ones I think people would be interested in. The other 2 are just simple earrings. Any interest in any of those? Marlene wants number 2. Anna wants number 3. Okay. Sold. This number 2. Oops. And Anna wants remaining. So 1 and 3 to Anna. Oops. $4 each. Okay. Thank you, ladies. I appreciate that. Put those aside. Okay. Well, I got to wrap it up. I'm getting tired. So normally I could go to 11:30, but tonight like I said, I was up early this morning and played a round of golf. Although we only played 9 holes, but I haven't played golf for several years until Sunday was the first time I played, and then again today. So, hey, Westside, nice to see you. We are just wrapping it up for the night, Gary. So, but yeah, I thought about doing more. I think, like I say, I've got a ton of jewelry that we recently acquired, so I may do a boom, 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 rapid fire kind of thing. Been okay, Gary. Played some golf this morning. Got up early this morning to go play some golf, and we had a beautiful day. Cool. I was in the upper 40s when we started, but the sun was out and made it comfortable. Yes, Marley, we'll hold it till next auction. Not a problem. So yeah, things have been going well, and we're at our peak foliage here in this area, in this part of Vermont. So that's going well, and we had a good time. I was also a lot of fun because it was my grandson played with me. He's 21, and he's just started playing this year. So kind of working together with him and giving him some pointers and things like that. So I thought I played off and on for the past 25 years. Well, not 20 years, I'd say, because like I said, the last 4 or 5 years I haven't played at all. But yeah, it's going well. And we're up here in Vermont. We're not dealing with hurricanes. I have family in Florida that is, though I'm waiting to hear how they're doing tomorrow. We'll touch base with them and see how they're going. One of them is pretty good about posting on Instagram, and the other is pretty good about posting on Facebook. So we'll probably get an update once they have access or can have access to doing that. But the last I knew, they were all doing okay. So otherwise, it's been a good evening. I appreciate all the folks that have been here. Like I said, I have a lot of things besides stuff. I know if you go to Westside Gary's thing on Saturdays, did I par every hole? I parred 2. I did all right with parring 2, so I'm really pleased with myself when considering that I hadn't played for several years. But I was happy just to be out and about. So yes, thanks, Chris. Appreciate that. I'm sure they'll be fine. My sister's house is on the water, but she moved inland. She evacuated, so we're doing all right. But yeah, definitely. I was just gonna say, check out Westside Gary's stuff. He has. I have a ton of comic books as well, but I don't usually put them up in the auctions. But I know one of the guys that's on there with him often has comic books, and they have some pretty cool stuff in coins and things like that. So I try to catch you whenever I can, Gary, whenever you have your auctions. I just haven't lately, but I think you've had I think you've had a couple of different people as guests on yours as well. So, but Yeah, thanks, Melanie. I'll get that porch done. I just got my hell. I got lucky the other day. A local guy that I often work with, getting some things done around the house. Turns out he also does carpentry. So yeah, definitely sub to Gary. He's got some pretty cool stuff on Saturday nights. And I might drawing a blank on your other guest. But she's also on there often. She has some fantastic jewelry when she brings up some stuff. So, yeah. I don't know if I still post my list of on my channel of who I sub to, but the list is quite long now. The Jessica Simpson purse. Oh, did I sell that? I think I may have sold that. Give me a second. Let me just switch screens here for a second so you can watch me moving around. Let me just check real quick. I will. I don't want to have you think I don't. I might still have that next door here. I just move stuff around. Yes. Yes. Yeah, I found it. Yeah, I got that man. Put it on camera so you can see it. I'm more than happy to help you with that. Let me get the camera up and onto it and the light and get my other stuff out of the way here. And close the door so the dog barks. For those who haven't looked at my shorts, I have a short video out there with the dog when she was a puppy last year. That's the Jessica Simpson purse. It's kind of a, I forget the color somebody described it to me as, but there it is. It's really, really large. Let me get my tape measure. I think it's like 15 or 16 inches across. 16. And yeah, there's the label on it right there. Jessica Simpson. Got a zippered pocket here. Zippered pocket on the inside. There's the pattern on the inside and some pockets there. It does not, the top is just a magnetic clasp. It's like so. And a short handle like that. And I think I was asking, let me see, I wrote it down. I was asking 15, I think, for it, if you're interested. There. This, yeah. Is that the one, Anna? Oh no, I don't mind digging things out. It's like I said, everything I have that I do in the auctions is either in the room I'm in or in the room next door. So it's very easy to access stuff. I see you at the 15, so okay, we'll just say it's sold. I don't think anybody else is jumping in there, so we'll say sold. The J. Simpson purse to Anna for 15. Cool. You know, I have a barn with stuff in it as well, and I have all this. I still have a bunch of estate stuff I'm trying to deal with. So, if there's any interest in vintage vinyl, I have 4 cases and 4 huge boxes of them. Vintage vinyl. I think I showed some at one of the auctions about 2 or 3 weeks ago of Sing Along with Mitch. For those that are old enough like me to remember Mitch Miller. He used to be on TV, and he has his band, and he would play all these classic songs, older, pop songs that people could sing along with. And we put out a bunch of vinyl albums. But I have another pink Jessica Simpson. No. It was a pink Jessica Simpson. I think I had another. No, it's not Jessica. I have a Urban Expressions pink right next to me. think that's it. The other one's orange. It's orange. Yeah. But oh well, yeah. My barn is not that old. It's actually a gold around the flap. Well, I think we're talking about. Hang on, let me dig it out here because I think I did have this one up in an auction. Let me get this one out of the way because it's sold. It's yours. If you're talking about this one, this is a Urban Expressions. And it is and it's got that kind of a clasp on it like that with a gold chain and zippered pocket and two other pockets on the inside, bright pink on the inside. And so the chain, actually, it's kind of interesting because you can take the chain and stuff it in there and then just carry it like that without the chain. So that's not it. Okay. I don't know. I'm thinking I probably, it could be. I got a bin full of stuff. I'll have to look. An envelope purse. Oh. Don't know. I see I have a box next to me here, but nothing like that. Nothing pink anyway. I'll have to think about that. But and the one I just had, not much. It's got a little bit of wear on the edges, so I wasn't asking very much for it. I think it was like $5. Because it's got some wear on the edges. See here, the edges on a little bit of wear. You can touch it up, but it says some wear on the edges, so I wasn't going to ask much for that. I mean, you don't notice it unless you're looking, but I'm not sure if that's an easy thing to fix or not. So, you want it? Okay, sure. I'll say going once. Well, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna say sold. 2 and 4, $5. All right. Thank you. All right, we'll put that in your pile of stuff. You email me? Okay, all right, I'll take a look. I can't easily do that right now, can I? Let's see here. Refresh. Nope, that's not what I want. No, email hasn't shown up yet. I'll look. Oh, scars. I have something in the works for that. That's not a problem. Don't apologize for interrupting. It's not a problem. I will look at your email. I just checked it. I didn't see anything yet. But sometimes Yahoo Mail can be a little pokey. And it's just not there yet. So, and pictures, it's because it's a picture too. It may take a while. Yes, I have some scarves in the works. With my wife is working on us that, and we will have something by maybe next week, maybe the week after. So she's working on something. So we have a good deal on that coming, I think. Okay, let me switch cameras back again. Let's try this call as a night again. Oh my! Thank you all. I really do appreciate you all, and even the last minute things, I don't mind that at all. Like I say, I've got plenty of energy, so it's not that. My throat getting a little dry. Excuse me. Here, but. So no, I can't get her going camera. She's thinking about it, but we'll see. I was going to have her on her laptop downstairs one time, maybe just as a mod, so at least somebody can keep track of things as they go. But Anyway, well, you all have a great evening, what's left of it, and a pleasant weekend when it comes up here. We are, she's very much involved with this. A lot of the jewelry stuff that you see is her efforts, not mine. Um, she's a good scout. That's the best way to put it. And knows the market much better than me, obviously. So, uh, and of course, we've got 3 daughters, so I learned some from them. But anyway, okay. So again, thank you for everything you guys have done tonight. I appreciate it. I do. And we will see you on Wednesday of next week, Lord willing. And I will try and post out a video. I'm trying to organize my Christmas stuff, and I am going to do an all Christmas thing. I've got a ton of Hallmark things. I've got some vintage things, everything from glassware to blow mold Santa stuff, and I'm trying to think what some of the other items are, but it's a lot of, all Christmas related. I may even have some Christmas decoration lights and that kind of stuff, that things I don't need anymore or never used. I've got brand new Christmas lights I bought that I never used, kind of thing. So, there'll be that. And I usually are pretty much all LED when it comes to Christmas lights, so they'll be all relatively new or recent stuff. So, but, okay. You all have a great evening, and thanks, Gary, if you're still there. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. And sorry, I didn't get myself shaved today in the last couple of days here, so it's a little scruffy. But we will see you at least by next Wednesday, if not sooner. Like I said, I don't think I'll have time to organize my Christmas stuff with you now and then, but I'm working on it. So you all have a pleasant night.